Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that all bell notification. In that way you won't miss any time I publish a new video. Also to mention, I started some new YouTube channels, so be sure to check them out in the description below. Alright, so what are we going to be making today? Well, today we'll be making Alright, so this is the fish that I got that I'm going to use to make my palm oil fish stew. So the first thing I'm going to do is to wash my fish with some lime juice. So I'm just washing it here a little bit in the lime juice. I really don't want the lime juice to soak in much into the fish because the acid can affect the texture of the fish itself. But here you see I'm rinsing it out. To get it nice and clean. All right, so my fish is washed, and now we're gonna season our fish. So I'm gonna be using some garlic. I'm gonna be using some ginger pieces. I'm gonna grate the garlic and the ginger. Here I'm cutting the fish into smaller pieces. So I think grating is a good idea. You get it nice and small. So if you can get one of these graters, that would be nice. So I'm also using some seasoning peppers. Now these peppers are not hot. These are just what is called flavoring peppers. They really don't have any spice at all. I'm also going to use this Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. This is actually one of my favorite seasoning blends. This does not have salt in it. It is salt free, so you still have to add salt to your dish. But I really like this blend. And I'm also going to be adding, as you can see, some green seasoning. I will leave a link in the description of how I made some green seasoning so you can see how you can do that. This is some sea salt. Right, so after putting, well, I added the sea salt to that side, so I'm now going to add some salt to the other side. And now I'm going to rub in my seasoning into the fish. And we will just set that aside to marinate a bit. Give it a nice massage, get the garlic and ginger in. Alright, so these are the vegetables we're going to use for our fish stew. So I'm using some bell peppers, some tomatoes, some onions, some spring onions, 2 big leaf thyme leaves, and some shadow benny. And now you can see how I cut up everything. Okay, so I'm going to be adding the fish to my pot. You notice I did not put any oil. I'm just going to add it in, and I'm just going to layer this. So I'm adding the fish at the bottom, and then I'm going to layer the vegetables on the top. I'm just putting on my fire there now. So I'm just going to continue adding the fish to the pot. Now I'm going to add in the seasoning. Because we want all that goodness in there to help flavor our dish. Right, so now we're going to add in the rest of our ingredients. So our spring onions, our onion. We're going to add that all in our bell pepper. You notice how I sliced the bell peppers? I left them in sort of like rings. I'm adding my tomatoes. Now, I did not add all the tomatoes because I didn't see the need for it. As you can see, what I added there basically covered, you know, the pot. So I didn't worry to add all of it. I was just, you know, just left the rest I can use as a salad. But here I'm putting in now my green peppers. Just going to layer that on the top. So that's the remainder of tomatoes that I didn't add in. I'm going to add some salt now, some sea salt to the vegetables. So you want to season that as well. I'm also going to add some of this garlic and herb to the vegetables. Because like I said, we want each layer to be seasoned. And now we add coconut milk. So this fish is going to stew in coconut milk. And this is a star of the dish, palm oil. This palm oil, a friend brought it actually. A friend I was visiting from Brazil, she had brought this palm oil. Okay, so the next step is simply to cover and allow the fish to cook. Of course, we know fish doesn't take very long to cook. So what you could do at this point, the fish is cooked, you can actually remove it and you can leave the sauce to thicken up. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.